You don't find this world, it finds you. And once it does, you don't get to leave the same person who walked in. Level 1, the call. You're 22 years old. You're already 3 years into the army. 2 deployments, Afghanistan, Iraq. You've seen things most men your age can't imagine. But someone has been watching you. Not your commanding officer, someone above him. One morning, a man in civilian clothes sits across from you in a bare concrete room at Fort Bragg. No rank, no name tag. He slides a single piece of paper across the table. Sign if you want to find out what you're actually capable of. You don't ask questions, you sign. That night, you call your mother. You tell her you love her. You don't tell her anything else, because from this point forward, you can't. Level 2, selection. You wake up at 0400. It's raining. It's always raining. You're in the mountains of North Carolina with 59 other candidates. By the end of the first week, 31 of them are gone. Not injured, not failed, just gone. Quietly, no ceremony. You carry a 45-pound rucksack up a 4,000-foot elevation. No time given, no finish line shown. You just walk until someone tells you to stop, or until your legs decide for you. The instructors don't yell. That's what scares you. They watch, they write, they wait for you to quit on the inside before your body gives out on the outside. One man beside you, 6'2", built like a wall, starts crying somewhere around mile 18. Nobody mucks him. He's gone the next morning. You learn something here. Strength is not the filter. Will is. And your will has something ugly in it. Something that doesn't know how to stop. By day 21, there are 9 of you left. You've lost 14 pounds. You can't remember the last time you slept more than 3 hours. But you're still walking. That ugly thing inside you is still moving your legs.
You pass. No handshake, no ceremony. A sergeant major looks at you and says, "Report Monday, 0500. That's it. You are now part of 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta. Most people call it Delta Force. You will never call it that out loud again. You move to a facility inside Fort Bragg that doesn't appear on public maps. Your neighbors are operators who've been running missions since before you were shaving. They don't treat you like a hero. They treat you like a new hire. You spend 6 months doing nothing but shooting. CQE, close quarters battle. You fire 2,000 rounds a week. You learn to shoot around corners, through vehicles, in complete darkness, while moving, while wounded. Your hands stop shaking. Your heartbeat slows in situations that would send normal men into cardiac arrest. You develop what the psychologists call operational detachment. Everyone else calls it something you can't say in polite company. You start to wonder if you've lost something human. You haven't. Not yet. Level 4, first real mission. It's 2 a.m., Mosul, northern Iraq. You're in the back of a blacked-out Chinook with 11 other men. No lights, no conversation. The target is a mid-level ISIS facilitator in a 3-story building on the eastern edge of the city. Intel says he's on the 2nd floor. Intel is wrong half the time. You land 4 blocks out. You move through alleys that smell like burning plastic and sewage. Your night vision turns the world into a green-gray ghost town. 30 seconds to the target, you hear a dog bark. 31 seconds to the target, a light turns on in a second-floor window. Your team leader doesn't pause, he moves faster. You breach the door in under 2 seconds. The next 90 seconds are the most controlled chaos you have ever experienced. Rules cleared, men detained. One man runs. One man doesn't stop when ordered. You make a decision in less than a heartbeat, and then it's over. No adrenaline crash, no shaking hands, just the quiet crackle of your radio. Objective secure, 2 EKIA, package in custody. You're back on the helicopter before the neighborhood knows what happened. You don't sleep on the flight back. You stare at the ceiling of the aircraft and feel something you don't have a name for. Not guilt, not pride, something in between, something with no word in the English language. Level 5, the rhythm of war. 6 months pass, then another 6. You've run 47 missions. You know the layout of certain buildings in Erbil, Baghdad, and Kandahar better than you know your mother's house. Your team is running raids 4 nights a week sometimes. Sleep happens between missions. Emotions happen between deployments. Everything else is noise. Back home for 2 weeks in between rotations, you sit in your apartment in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You can't tell anyone what you do. Your family thinks you're a logistics coordinator. Your girlfriend, ex-girlfriend now, stopped asking questions after you couldn't answer them. You sit in your apartment with the lights off and the TV on, not watching it, just needing the noise. Your team sergeant tells you this is normal. He says you get used to it. You don't know if that's comforting or terrifying. You go back anyway. You always go back. Level 6, the weight of command. You're 28 now. You lead a 4-man assault element. Your call sign is Raider 6. Men follow you into rooms they cannot see. They trust your decisions with their lives. That weight doesn't announce itself. It settles slowly, like water filling a room. On a night operation in eastern Afghanistan, your element takes contact from 3 sides. One of your men, Sergeant Torres, 26 years old, father of a 7-month-old daughter, takes a round to the upper thigh, femoral artery. You know what that means. You know how many seconds he has. You make 2 decisions simultaneously. One keeps the fight going. One keeps Torres alive. He makes it, barely. You write a report at 0400 in a tent that smells like diesel and instant coffee. You don't write about what you felt when you saw his blood on your gloves. There's no box for that on the form.
Level 7, above the law, below the radar. You don't exist on paper anymore. Your operations are now classified at levels most generals don't have access to. You've worked alongside CIA paramilitary officers in locations your own government officially denies being in. Syria, Yemen, parts of Africa with no names most people know. The money is real now. Hazard pay, special duty assignment pay, jump pay, dive pay. You're clearing close to $120,000 a year. But money means nothing when you can't tell anyone what you do. When you spend your birthday in a safe house in Djibouti eating an MRE. When you watch another man on your team come home in a flag-draped box. And the ceremony is private. The family cries, but they can't know the details. You stand there in your dress uniform with every medal you've earned and you feel the most alone you've ever felt. You start to understand the cost, not in money, in everything else. Level 8, the cracks. You're 31. You don't sleep without waking up at least 3 times. Not nightmares exactly, more like sudden alertness, like your brain never fully turns off. You take a stateside assignment for 6 months, training new candidates. You watch 22-year-olds go through what you went through, and for the first time, you see it from the outside. You see what it costs before it's been paid. You start drinking more than you should, not to forget,
You're not sure what for. Your team sergeant, 15-year veteran, retires quietly one afternoon. You have beers with him. He tells you something you won't forget. The mission never ends, but you do. Don't wait until the mission ends you. You nod. You fly back out 2 weeks later. Level 9, the fracture. Kandahar Province, 2:47 a.m. Your element is extracting from an objective when the lead vehicle hits an IED. The explosion lifts a 4-ton truck like it's made of paper. You're 50 meters back. The shockwave hits you like a wall. 2 men from your unit are inside. Both survive, but one of them, Hendricks, your best shooter, your oldest friend in the unit, will never walk without a limp again. You visit him at Walter Reed. He's watching TV when you walk in. He laughs when he sees you. You don't understand how. "Still here," he says. You sit with him for 4 hours. You say almost nothing. On the drive back, you pull over on the highway. You sit in the dark for a long time, and for the first time in 9 years, you cry. Not from sadness, from something that finally broke open, something you'd been carrying so long you forgot it wasn't part of your skeleton. Level 10, the final decision. You're 33 years old, 11 years in. You've run more than 200 combat missions. You've been shot once, shrapnel twice. You have a combat infantryman's badge, a Bronze Star with Valor, 2 Joint Commendation Medals. You have no Instagram, no LinkedIn. No one outside this world knows your name. You sit in your commanding officer's office. He offers you another cycle, another rotation, more of the same. You look at the wall behind him. Plaques, photographs, flags, names of men who never came back. You think about Hendricks, about Torres's daughter who was 7 years old now, about your mother who was aged a decade in the time you've been doing this, about the version of yourself that signed that paper at 22. You think about whether that man would recognize you. You're not sure. You take a breath. Some men say yes. They go back out. They always go back out. Because the mission is the only thing that makes sense anymore. Because the civilian world feels thin and quiet and somehow dishonest. Because out there, in the dark, in the chaos, in the ruin, they feel real. And that scares them more than any firefight. Other men say no. They take the handshake, the quiet goodbye. They drive home. They sit in a house that feels too still. They learn, slowly, painfully, who they are when they're not at war. Both paths are brutal. Neither is wrong. That's the truth nobody tells you. The hierarchy doesn't break you with bullets. It breaks you with time, with the slow, grinding weight of becoming something the world will never fully see. You earned every level, and every level costs something you can't get back. The question was never whether you could survive it. The question was what would be left of you when you did.